Hello everybody, I'm Paul Higgins and welcome to this edition of Business in the OC. Tonight for the very first time we have a studio audience here at Safe World's IPTV in Irvine, California, the IPTV capital of the world. A couple special guests it brings our audience in tonight, and tonight we're going to talk all about entrepreneurship. We have our audience is made up of all entrepreneurs, businesses throughout Southern California, specifically right here in Orange County, California. Joining us tonight is Congressman Dana Rohrabacher from Huntington Beach out of the 46th District, also Michael Banks, who is heading up a club, a new organization, and that is called, of course, the Orange County Entrepreneurs Committee. And we're very pleased to have both of these people here. And Congressman, thank you for joining us. And I was going to ask you, how were the waves today? But you went surfing yesterday, not today, right?
That's correct. I was working all day.
Now, your thoughts about entrepreneurship. How important is it to our economy in Orange County? It seems like entrepreneurship years ago was kind of not a bad word, but it wasn't something that everybody respected. Now it's a little bit different.
Well, in this age of electronics, where we have computer capabilities that are with average people, we have a tremendously new resource available to the United States of America, and that is the skills and the imagination and the hard work and the creativity of average people. Before, only major corporations could afford the type of infrastructure that was required to have a business, that was required to take something from here and put it on the market. Well, between the internet and the computer revolution, we now live in a society in which entrepreneurs will make all the difference in the future.
Yeah. And that's an important statement. And Michael, that's something you love to hear. I mean, you're head of an entrepreneur organization. You're an entrepreneur. Tell us a little bit about your committee, your organization that makes up our entire studio audience tonight.
Sure. The Orange County Entrepreneur Community is made up of small business owners and entrepreneurs in Orange County. And we provide a support and resource organization to help them build their businesses.
And it's no mistake that Congressman is here tonight because obviously supports entrepreneurship. And one of the things that Michael and I were talking about, Congressman, is the fact that there's a lot that the government can do to help out small businesses and mid-sized businesses. Your thoughts about that? What are some of the things, maybe for a person that's just starting a company that might want to be an entrepreneur, what can they look to for the government to maybe give them a helping hand?
Well, the most important thing the government can do is not to become their enemy and not to become the tool of people who are out to destroy them. We have, for example, many major corporations that are manipulating, whether it's tax law, regulatory policies, or even laws. For example, the thing that I've been the most involved in is patent law that will in some way work to the benefit of, yes, some big corporation, but it will knock the legs out from under entrepreneurs who don't have millions and millions of dollars to fight legal fees. Yeah. So the most important thing, and I have, for the last 15 years, I personally have been fighting large corporate interests who are trying to destroy the essence of the patent system. And that's just one example where you have large corporations who would change the law to protect themselves and against competition from the little guy. Yeah. And we need to make sure that little guys have their ability to come up with their ideas, to put it into the market, and not to be taxed or regulated or sued out of existence.
Yeah, and we don't have an applause sign or anything, but that's music to the ears of our entrepreneurs here. And we're going to listen to our entrepreneurs. We have our first question tonight. This is coming from Scott Sorrell. And Scott, we welcome you to Business in the OC.
Thank you. Congressman, in light of the current economic slowdown, what would you say is the key to successful small businesses still being able to maintain premium pricing?
I think that the small guy has to make sure that he or she is on the exact cutting edge of technology in which their competitors who are bigger and older companies can't compete with that. And there's a lot of opportunities on the internet now that large corporations don't even grasp, that the people at the grassroots level can do that. If you have an economic downturn, you're going to have to find your way to utilizing the computer capabilities that you have that weren't available to you before, and to utilize the internet, and to make sure that you're doing things that are more innovative than what major corporations can do. Otherwise, you'll be ground down. We're going into a period of Ronald Reagan gave us 25 years of stability and prosperity. We've drifted away from those policies. We're going to enter a period now of inflation that young people don't even know about. We're going to enter a period of much more instability, and people who have the flexibility are going to survive and prosper. People who are not flexible, companies that are big and bureaucratically controlled from within, will not survive.
That's amazing. It's a great question and a great answer. And we're talking about entrepreneurs. And when we come back here on Business in the OC, we'll talk to Michael on how you too can get involved in this committee. It's an important committee for Orange County. As Congressman said, entrepreneurs are the way to go. They're going to be our stability to our economic future right here in Orange County. I'm Paul Higgins. You're watching Business in the OC from our studios here in Safe World's IPTV.